How's it going, you guys? AZPlow21 back again with another one of these retro sports gaming videos, and this is ESPN MLS Extra Time. And I mean, you can take a look at this here. This is definitely a game from 2001. The graphics not terrible for the time. You know, I can't imagine the gameplay is anything special compared to now, obviously. But I mean, for a game in 2001 with the ESPN presentation and everything, it's pretty cool. You know, it's MLS, so there's only, I think, 8 to 10 teams. But they claim to have national teams, but it's not exactly, you know, the most authentic of national teams, because they have Mexico as like one of the worst teams. Like you can see here, and this is 2001 when USA was absolute trash. They have Mexico as worse than America in literally everything. So you know that's not true. And they have them as better than Brazil. So that should tell you what you need to know about, you know, the authenticity of the teams in this game. But yeah, all the teams from Europe. Basically, it's just, oh, you want to play as Italy? Sure, Italy's here. Or Belgium, yeah, Belgium's here too, but they're not good. England, yeah, they're here, but England's worse than America for some reason. So let's just play as an MLS team. Or we'll have the computer play as an MLS team so we can get a look at the gameplay and see what it looks like. We'll have my LA Galaxy, my former team, the LA Galaxy. A bunch of these teams are now defunct. Kansas City Wizards are now Sporting Kansas City. LA Galaxy, they're still around. Colorado Rapids are still around. San Jose Earthquakes are still around. Columbus Crew still around. Dallas Burn, they were shut down and then later not affiliated at all. FC Dallas came up. Tampa Bay Mutiny, not a thing anymore. Chicago Fire is still around, but they got rid of that logo, which is terrible because that logo is timeless. New York, New Jersey Metro Stars is not a thing anymore. They ended up becoming New York Red Bulls. New England Revolution is still around. Miami Fusion is not a thing anymore, but David Beckham is bringing Inter Miami into the fold. Or they're actually in the league already, so yeah. And DC United, they're still around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2. Yeah, so basically 6 of these teams are still in the MLS. So let's take a look at LA Galaxy. Oh, hold on. No, go back. LA Galaxy against DC United in Chicago, Illinois. Let's make it a night game with a little... No, let's just do clear. I'm not sure if the emulator is going to like this, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. You can see some nice jerseys for both of those teams. This is ESPN MLS Extra Time. And the thing is, I remember... I don't know why it's telling me the control schemes, but I remember wanting this game for whatever reason, just because I was like, oh, ESPN, that's cool. And you know what? A lot of people probably bought the game because of that. You know, Americans that were not really into soccer were probably like, oh, hey, that's the USA League, you know, like ESPN. That's a good brand. We watch ESPN, darling. Why don't we play this video game together and we can learn a little bit about soccer, you know? Doesn't that sound fun, Sarah? Sarah probably did not like the idea. As you can see, LA Galaxy on the attack. Elliott just screeching through the defense as Bobby Convey, I believe now the coach of DC United, I'm not 100% sure. Eric Albright over to Conte on the left-hand side. Ezra Hendrickson, I know that name. Cienfuegos. Looking at Kobe Jones. Victorine. Not sure about that name. Cienfuegos, no. Echeverry. I think he's from Peru. Albright, he was on the U.S. team. Ezra Hendrickson, I think he's from Barbados or something. But, I mean, for a 2001 game, it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely no FIFA 21 or anything like that, but it's manageable. For 2001, this is probably a fun soccer game to play, you know? And especially if you're an American soccer fan who was just like, this is kind of scary. I don't like FIFA because there's no USA teams in it, and it's just very scary, and Europeans, like, no, like, this was probably the game that a lot of American soccer fans played in 2001. Vag- Peter Vahanis. I don't really recall how to say that name. Nice little through ball into Victorine. Nice save. Kobe Jones with the strike. And some very calm commentating. Not the best commentary, you know, but for 2001, whatever, you know. Ooh, I like this. You can save it. Nice little through ball into Victorine. You know, the shot, a save, nicely done on the parry. Kobe Jones on the rebound, puts it home. Gotta love it.
He rethinks the attack.
All right, DC United. Oh, Echeverry just kind of pausing for a second. Ben Olsen. Oh, I think Ben Olsen is the current, maybe not the current, but he used to be at least the coach for DC United. Kobe Jones dispossessing.
Let's see if it's a change of fortune.
Victorine again. Ooh, making his way.
Hernandez. Look at that footwork.
Hernandez, look at the footwork.
Wall back there.
Back to Alexi Lalas.
Olsen.
Taken away by Ben Olsen. Look at that boy. Look at that boy go. Who says that games aren't good? This is sports video games, retro sports video games, I might add. I'm liking this. Woo! Trying to find Moreno. Ezra Hendrickson giving it chase just to put it out of play. Gotta love it. Vahanis. Oh, Vahanis. Okay. So that's how you say it. Into Hernandez. Dispossessed by Eddie Pope. That's my boy. Conte. Moreno. I can't remember his first name, but I know he's a good player. Cross. Headed away. Elliot Cienfuegos. Back with Kobe Jones, the goal scorer. Making his move over to the right-hand side. Nice little through ball into Hernandez. Taken away by Kamler. Eddie Pope. Ben Olsen. Back to Bobby Convey. Look at that boy go. Actually, I think Bobby Convey might be coaching in Europe somewhere right now. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know down in the comments section if you've played this game before, ESPN MLS Extratime, and if you had fun with it. I imagine for a game from 2001, you know, this is not that bad, you know, and I mean, I'm having fun just watching. Into the middle, that goalie needs to get that ball. Capital One. Loving the advertisements. I have a Capital One credit card. I don't owe any money. Up to Victorine. We'll go ahead and go to the first half here. Vanny. Can't remember his first name. Elliot. Kobe Jones. His second of the night. You gotta love it. Look at that. LA Galaxy. As dominant as ever. Look at that. With the ESPN presentation. You gotta love it. Look at the replay. Look at this. Nice little back pass. Little through ball. He stays on side. Hernandez with the through ball. Jones on the one time. Puts it in. 2-0 the score. LA Galaxy in firm control of this match. DC United. Absolutely nothing to say about it. Denton. Bobby Convey. I gotta look that up because I know he's a coach somewhere. Convey. Bobby Convey. No. As nearly another goal for LA Galaxy. And I am 100% mistaken. Bobby Convey did not ever coach a team. He's just a former player. It must have been Ben Olsen then, right?
Look at that footwork.
And former soccer coach of DC United, Ben Olsen. Who is it that I'm thinking of? But yeah, Ben Olsen retired from competition in 2009, 8 years after this game was released. And October 8th, so just this past year. Just this past year, he retired from coaching, or was let go, perhaps, from coaching. Sent in. Kevin Hartman. Gotta love that guy. I think I had a poster of him at some point. Didn't put it up on my wall. Because when I was a kid, for whatever reason, I was not a poster guy. And I was just like, I don't want a poster of somebody else on my wall. That's just not my style. And now I have like a billion UFC posters in my room. So go figure. But yeah, I know I have a poster of Kevin Hartman somewhere in my garage or something. Alexi Lalas over to Cienfuegos, who does not receive the ball. But yeah, Ben Olsen would end up being the manager of this team. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? And that is the first 45 minutes underway. And that's going to do it for this video. This was ESPN MLS Extra Time. A pretty good soccer game for 2001. Let me know if you guys played this game before down in the comment section. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm AZPlow21. You guys have a very good day.